Every night, when the last crumb of sunlight slid under the hills, a little kite woke up. His name was Tiko. He was not like the bright kites that race the wind in daytime. Tiko was stitched from moon silk and leftover giggles, with a tail made of whisper threads and tiny bells that chimed like sleepy raindrops. Tycho's job was a very special one. He flew over roofs and chimneys to find the small things children left behind when they turned out the lights, a half-chewed cookie of courage, a tiny worry folded into a paper boat, and the best of all, leftover giggles. He carried these handfuls of giggles up into the sky, and tucked them inside the soft pockets of clouds so dreams would be warm and funny. Every night Tiko hummed a little tune and sang his refrain as he swung above the town. Hold your wish and tuck it tight. Tiko takes it through the night. One windy evening the stars arrived early and the moon blinked twice. Tiko sailed out of his cupboard in a hurry, but a sudden gust tugged his tail so hard it snapped. Bells went silent. Whisper threads frayed. Worse, the leftover giggles he had gathered spilled like tiny silver confetti and scattered across the rooftops. Tiko fluttered down to the garden and tried to mend his tail. He tied knots and blew on the threads, but nothing would hold. I must fix it, he sighed. Children's dreams wait for their giggles. Near the fence lived a slow, clever snail named Sir Shelley and a sparkly firefly called Mina. Sir Shelley offered a shiny pebble for the knot. Mina offered her brightest glow. But threads and pebbles could not stitch what moon silk needed. Maybe Grandma Willow can help, whispered Mina. The old willow lived at the edge of the river and remembered lullabies from hundreds of sleepy nights. Tiko floated to the willow and pressed his frayed tail against her roots. Grandma Willow listened, swayed, and hummed a long, low lullaby. Her branches brushed the river and made a soft chorus. The sound gathered all the giggles that had scattered. The confetti rose like tiny moths and wrapped gently around Tycho's tail. But the tail still wobbled. Grandma Willow closed her eyes and reached into a pocket hidden in her bark. From there she pulled the smallest thing anyone could imagine, a moon button, round and warm and faintly smiling. The moon dropped this a long time ago when he sneezed, she chuckled. She sewed the moon button to Tycho's tail with willow silk. The moment the button was sewn, the bells rang again. Tiko felt the moon button warm his whiskers and the leftover giggles settle snug inside his tail. He hopped into the breeze and zipped up into the sky. That night Tiko hummed his tune louder than ever. Hold your wish and tuck it tight. Tiko takes it through the night. He flew over chimneys, over sleeping cats, over windows where a child hugged a stuffed bear. Tiko tucked Giggles into a cloud pocket for lazy slides and dreams, wrapped a crumb of courage for a timid sunflower, and folded away a paper boat worry until morning. Each little thing found its place. When the dawn painted the rooftops honey yellow, Tiko curled back into his cupboard, his bells ticking softly like a heartbeat. Outside, the town woke with new tiny smiles, a little more brave and a little more ready for the day. And if, on some night, your giggle tumbles out of your mouth and rolls under the bed, don't worry. Tiko will be there, humming his lullaby, gathering the giggles and sewing them into the sky. Close your eyes now. Hold your wish and tuck it tight. Tiko is taking it through the night. Good night. For more enchanting stories, visit smartchoicelinks.com.